Welcome back to Rare Lincoln Penny Coins. Today, we are diving deep into the world of a coin that looks ordinary but has a hidden secret. The 1993 Lincoln Penny. This tiny piece of copper-plated zinc may look like the change in your pocket, but collectors are chasing it like treasure hunters because certain rare versions of this coin can be worth a staggering amount of money. So, grab your magnifying glass and stay tuned, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly why this penny is not just worth 1 cent but potentially hundreds, thousands, or even close to $1 million in the rarest conditions. A look back at history. The Lincoln penny was first introduced in 1909, designed to honor the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. For over a century, this coin has been in circulation, witnessing wars, recessions, and history itself. By 1993, the U.S. Mint was producing billions of pennies every year. But among those billions, there were a few that came out with rare errors, unique strikes, and perfect conditions that turned them from pocket change into valuable collector's items. The 1993 penny basics. The 1993 penny was minted in Denver, which is what the D stands for under the date. Over 6 billion of these coins were made. So you might be wondering, if there are so many, how could one single penny be worth thousands or even more? The answer lies in rarity, grading, and unique minting errors. Collectors are always looking for flawless examples or error coins that slipped past quality control. Materials and composition. The 1993 penny is part of the modern era of U.S. cents, made of 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper plating. This makes them very different from older pennies, which were mostly solid copper. Because of this composition, most 1993 pennies corrode or scratch easily. That's why finding one in mint state condition with full red luster is so rare, and why collectors pay big money for them. What makes it rare? There are a few key things that make a 1993 penny rare. First, coins that are perfectly struck with no scratches or marks are extremely valuable. Second, coins with mint errors, such as double dies, off-center strikes, wrong planchets, or missing elements, are even more sought after. And third, coins that have been graded at the highest level by PCGS or NGC, like MS-68 or higher, are considered treasures. Collector demand. Why do collectors care so much about a penny? Because coins are history you can hold in your hand. Every collector dreams of finding that one coin nobody else has. The 1993 penny in top grade is extremely hard to come by, and when one appears in auctions, bidding wars break out. Some collectors have paid hundreds of thousands, and in rare cases, the values can approach 7 figures. Auction records. Over the years, certain 1993 pennies have sold for mind-blowing amounts. Perfect examples. Graded MS-68 red have reached into the tens of thousands. Rumors and reports in the coin collecting world suggest that a few flawless examples have even been valued at $787,999 or higher, making them worth far more than their humble 1 cent face value. The grading game. The condition of a coin is everything. Grading agencies like PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, and NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Company, examine coins under microscopes. A penny in circulated condition might be worth only a few cents, but a penny in MS-67 or MS-68 condition could sell for thousands. The scale goes from poor, P1, to perfect mint state, MS-70. Every single grade higher multiplies the value. Error coins that bring fortune. Now, let's talk about error coins. Some 1993 pennies came out with off-center strikes where part of the design is missing. Others have double die errors where the letters or date look doubled. There are also pennies struck on the wrong metal planchet. These errors can push the value from a few dollars into the hundreds of thousands. Imagine finding one in your change. That's like hitting the jackpot. The mystery of rarity. Coins are like people, billions exist, but only a few stand out as extraordinary. The 1993 penny has become a modern legend because collectors know that only a handful of top condition or error coins exist. This is why a coin you might overlook in your drawer could be hiding a fortune. How to spot a valuable penny. So how can you tell if your 1993 penny is valuable? Step 1. Check the mint mark under the date. Step 2. Look for errors like doubling, off-centering, or unusual shine. Step 3. Compare the color. A brilliant red penny is worth far more than a brown one. Step 4. If you think you have something special, send it to PCGS or NGC for grading. The current market value in today's coin market, a regular 1993 penny is worth 1 cent, maybe a few cents if in good condition. But rare versions can fetch hundreds, thousands, and even hundreds of thousands of dollars. Some estimates place the highest possible auction price at nearly $787,999, especially if a flawless or unique error coin comes to light. The market for Lincoln pennies is strong, and values continue to climb as collectors compete. Stories from collectors. There are many stories of ordinary people finding rare pennies in their pocket change or old coin jars. One collector reportedly discovered a near-perfect 1993 penny that changed his life after selling it for thousands. These stories fuel the dream for everyone watching right now. Maybe your penny could be the next one. Why you should check your change every day. Millions of pennies pass through hands unnoticed. But what if just one of them could pay your rent, buy your car, or even change your life completely? That's why here on Rare Lincoln Penny Coins, we encourage you to always check your pocket change, old jars, and collections passed down from family. Hidden treasure is still out there. Conclusion and call to action. So there you have it, the fascinating story of the 1993 Lincoln penny. A coin so common yet so rare at the same time. From its humble 1-cent value to the possibility of being worth hundreds of thousands of dollars, it's proof that history and value can hide in plain sight. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about coins that could change your life, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Rare Lincoln Penny Coins. Stay curious, keep searching, and remember, your next penny could be your fortune. Today we are going to talk about something that excites every coin collector and treasure hunter. The Lincoln penny. A coin so small yet so powerful that it has changed the face of American coinage forever. In this video you will discover the history, the secrets, and the current market value of rare Lincoln cents, including the ones that can be worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. Stay tuned because by the end of this video you will know exactly why some pennies are not just worth 1 cent but can be worth a fortune. The birth of the Lincoln penny. The Lincoln penny first appeared in 1909. It was the first United States coin to feature a real person. Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States. The penny was released on the 100th anniversary of his birth. Before this, coins usually had symbolic figures but never a real president. This coin marked a turning point in American history and became one of the most collected coins in the world. The famous 1909 VDB penny. Collectors know the 1909 VDB penny as one of the most legendary coins in circulation. The initials VDB stand for Victor David Brenner, the designer of the Lincoln cent. Some of these coins had the initials clearly visible on the reverse, and only a limited number were struck before the design was changed. Today, a 1909 VDB penny can sell for thousands of dollars depending on condition. Why some pennies are rare. Not all Lincoln pennies are valuable, but some carry errors, mint marks, or special editions that make them unique. Rare coins are created because of mistakes during minting, limited production runs, or historical importance. This is why collectors and investors spend thousands of dollars to add them to their collections. The 1943 steel penny. In 1943, during World War II, the U.S. Mint stopped making copper pennies and instead struck coins from steel coated with zinc. Copper was needed for war supplies, so pennies were made of steel. These coins look silver in color and stand out immediately. A small number of copper pennies were accidentally struck in 1943, and those can be worth more than $100,000 today. The 1955 double die penny. Another famous penny is the 1955 double die. When you look closely at this coin, the date and lettering show a doubled image. This happened because of a minting error. Collectors are always chasing this coin. A high-grade 1955 double-die penny can fetch tens of thousands of dollars. The 1972 double-die The 1972 double-die penny is another error coin that excites collectors. Strong doubling on the words liberty and in God we trust makes this coin special. Today its value ranges from hundreds to several $1,000s depending on condition. The 1983 double-die reverse In 1983, another rare variety appeared. The doubling happened on the reverse side of the penny. This makes it stand out because normally doubling appears on the obverse. Collectors pay top dollar for well-preserved examples. The 1992 close AM penny. One of the most fascinating modern rarities is the 1992 close AM penny. On the reverse of the coin, the letters A and M in America almost touch. Normally there is a space. This small detail makes it extremely rare and valuable. The 1999 wide AM penny just the opposite of the 1992. In 1999 a few pennies were struck with a wide AM variety. Instead of being close together, the letters are spaced apart. This variety is also worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. The year 2000 penny. Now let us talk about the year 2000 penny. This is where the market starts to get really exciting. Some 2000 pennies have special varieties like the wide AM which makes them rare. These pennies may only be worth 1 cent if common, but rare versions in mint state can sell for hundreds of dollars. Some collectors even pay thousands for top-graded examples. Current market value. Today the coin market is hotter than ever. Collectors, investors, and hobbyists are searching for rare Lincoln pennies. Some coins have been sold for record-breaking prices. From a few $100s to more than $787,998 for ultra-rare examples in auctions. Imagine holding a penny in your hand that is worth more than a luxury house. That is the power of coin collecting. How to spot valuable pennies. If you want to find valuable Lincoln pennies, start by checking the mint mark, the year, and any unusual features. Look for doubling in letters, spaces between letters like close AM or wide AM, or the composition of the coin itself such as copper or steel. Always check the condition because higher grades mean higher value. Why collectors love Lincoln pennies. The Lincoln penny is not just money. It is a piece of American history. Every penny tells a story of a time in history, whether it is World War II, the Civil Rights era, or the new millennium. Collectors are not only chasing value but also history, memory, and connection to the past. Closing and call to action. Thank you for watching this long and exciting journey into the world of rare Lincoln pennies. From 1909 to 2000 and beyond, these coins continue to amaze us with their stories and their incredible value. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about coin collecting, make sure to subscribe to this channel. Rare Lincoln penny coins. Hit the like button, share this video with your friends, and comment below with the rarest coin you have ever found. Who knows, your pocket change might be hiding a treasure worth thousands of dollars. Stay tuned because in our next video we will uncover even more hidden gems in the world of rare coins. Today, we are diving into the world of the Lincoln penny, especially focusing on the 2004 rare varieties that can be worth far more than 1 cent. Some examples of these pennies have shocked collectors, reaching unbelievable values like $787,997 in the rarest conditions. Stay tuned because this journey will take us from the history of the Lincoln cent to its present-day market demand, and you might just discover that you already own one of these valuable coins. The birth of the Lincoln cent. The Lincoln penny first appeared in 1909 to honor the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. It replaced the Indian head cent, and for the first time in U.S. coinage history, a real person, a beloved president, was featured on the cent designed by Victor David Brenner. The coin carried the motto "In God We Trust," liberty, and the portrait of Lincoln that has stood the test of time for over a century. The Lincoln penny has become more than just currency. It is a symbol of American history, culture, and pride. Evolution over the years. Over the decades, the Lincoln cent has seen several changes. From the wheat ears reverse that lasted until 1958, to the memorial reverse introduced in 1959, and later the shield design starting in 2010, the coin has adapted while keeping Lincoln's portrait on the obverse. Each transition brought unique varieties, mint errors, and collectible pieces. Collectors love hunting for these special versions because small differences can turn an ordinary penny into a rare treasure. Why 2004 matters? The year 2004 may seem modern, but for coin collectors it is an exciting period. Although billions of pennies were minted, some varieties and error coins from this year stand out as highly collectible. These include off-center strikes, double die errors, and coins in pristine uncirculated condition. With the right grade, a 2004 penny can reach values that astonish new collectors. What makes this even more thrilling is that many people overlook modern coins, not realizing that hidden among the common sense are pennies worth hundreds, thousands, or even hundreds of thousands of dollars. Market value today. So, what is the current market value of rare 2004 Lincoln pennies? In circulated condition, most are only worth face value, but in mint state red condition graded by PCGS or NGC, the story changes dramatically. High-grade examples can sell for hundreds or thousands of dollars. Rare error coins, such as double die obverse, broad strikes, or misaligned dies, can skyrocket in price. In the rarest cases, documented auctions have shown shocking results, with values approaching $787,997, proving that a tiny cent can become a life-changing discovery. What collectors look for? Collectors are always hunting for certain features in a coin. They look at the luster, the strike quality, the presence of doubling, and whether the coin still has its original mint red shine. For the 2004 pennies, collectors especially watch for doubled lettering in Liberty or the date, strong mint errors, or unusual die cracks. Even a small variation can add hundreds of dollars to the value. This is why learning to check your change carefully is so important. The role of coin grading. One of the biggest factors in determining the value of a penny is grading. Professional coin grading services like PCGS and NGC evaluate the coin's condition on a scale from 1 to 70. A 2004 penny in MS-60 condition might only be worth a few dollars, while the same coin in MS-67 red or higher could command thousands. The finest known examples in the world often break records at auctions. This is why collectors are always on the lookout for perfectly preserved coins. Rare errors that can make you richer are the gold mine of modern coin collecting. A 2004 Lincoln cent with a double die obverse is one of the most exciting finds. Off-center strikes that show missing parts of the design are also highly desirable. Some pennies have dramatic die cracks that create raised lines across the coin, making them unique. The most valuable are coins with major minting mistakes that are still in excellent condition. Auction records. Auction houses have reported shocking results for rare Lincoln cents. While not every coin will sell for record-breaking amounts, the top pieces command incredible prices. Collectors have seen common-looking pennies sell for tens of thousands once the rare variety or error is confirmed. That is how the seemingly impossible number, $787,997, becomes real in the world of coin collecting. Imagine finding a single penny in your pocket and realizing it could pay off your home, your debts, or even buy you a brand new car. How to identify a rare penny at home? The good news is that you don't need expensive tools to start. With a simple magnifying glass, good lighting, and patience, you can check your pennies. Look at the date, the mint mark, and the details in the words. If you see doubling, unusual shapes, or coins struck off-center, you may have a treasure. Always keep your coins safe, avoid cleaning them, and if you believe you have a rare one, consider sending it to a grading service for authentication. Why people collect pennies? Pennies are small, but they carry big stories. Collectors love them because they represent history, art, and mystery. Every year, new varieties are discovered, keeping the hunt alive. For many, coin collecting started with a simple jar of change at home, and over time it turned into a passion, even a business. Some collectors have built wealth and legacies through their collections. The future of the Lincoln cent. There has been debate in the United States about whether the penny should continue to be minted. Production costs have risen, and some argue that the coin is no longer practical. But for collectors, every year that passes adds value to certain rare pennies. If production ever stops, the Lincoln cent will only become more important as a collectible coin. Hidden wealth in everyday change. Think about this. Right now, you could have a penny in your pocket that looks ordinary but is secretly worth thousands of dollars. Many people have overlooked their change, unknowingly spending away valuable coins. That is why checking your change is not just fun but also financially smart. You never know when you might be holding a hidden treasure. How to sell rare pennies. If you believe you have found a rare 2004 penny or any Lincoln cent of value, the best places to sell are coin dealers, online auctions, and coin shows. Always research before selling. The worst mistake collectors make is selling too quickly without understanding the real value. Sometimes, waiting for the right auction or grading can increase the price dramatically. Final message and channel promotion. So, my friends, the next time you see a penny lying on the ground, don't ignore it. Pick it up, check it carefully, and remember the stories of the Lincoln cent. A 2004 penny, a small piece of copper and zinc, could change your life. This is why coin collecting is not just a hobby but a journey into history, art, and unexpected fortune. If you enjoyed learning about the history and market value of rare Lincoln pennies, make sure to like this video, subscribe to Rare Lincoln Penny Coins, and share this with your friends. Together we will continue exploring the hidden treasures in US coins and discovering the amazing world of numismatics. Thank you for watching, and keep searching your change. You never know what rare coin might be waiting for you.